Guys, it's October again, and you know what that means. It's Halloween season, and it's only right for me to build Mia's Integra from Fast and Furious for my little sister's Halloween costume. Now, if you guys remember, last year I built Suki's car for my little sister's Halloween costume, and that entailed of getting a Velside kit shipped straight from Japan, wrap, livery, wheels, all done in a matter of like 10 or less days. And I actually did vlog that fully for YouTube, but for whatever reason, Grant thought that I had already imported that into my computer and deleted half of the footage of me putting together that car. I still plan on trying to scrap it together so I can edit something together, and just so I can edit it and post it online, because I want you guys to see the process I had to go through last year. But it's no different than this year because it's a major time crunch. It's currently October 28th, which means there's less than 3 days left until Halloween. The car is not nearly finished. Okay, we do have the front end conversion done, so that is a great step towards the right direction. However, we still need to do the wrap, we need to do the wheels, I need to do the livery and the spoiler. And now that's pretty much it, but it's a lot more difficult than me just listing these things out, just because wrap does take quite a lot of time. But anyways, I acquired this beautiful gem from Ohio. Long story short, I was looking high and low, literally across the whole country, for a 4-door Integra that already had the JDM conversion done to it, and couldn't find anything, especially that was in decent condition when it comes to the rust. But then I found this pop up literally the night of. I was searching, it was like 2 a.m. and then I see this pop up on Facebook Marketplace, and I'm like, I have to have this. So I messaged the owner, and long story short, the dad was selling it because his son just wanted a newer car, and he had done the JDM front end conversion. He owns a body shop, so he had fixed all the rust. There's a little bit more that grew, but I can fix it. And I kept messaging him like, let me have the car, let me have the car. He's like, I already have buyers interested. I'm like, please sell it to me. Like, I do social media for a living. I'm trying to build Mia's Integra for Fast and Furious. And then he straight up called me a scammer and didn't believe that it was me. He thought it was just someone impersonating me because like I told him like my account and I showed him. He was like, nice try, scammer. I'm like, no, like please, I'll do whatever it takes. And I spent nights crying about this car to Grant. I'm like, this guy doesn't believe that it's actually me, and he won't sell me the car because he thinks I'm trying to scam him. Because long story short, through the messages, I was like to him, oh, I'm gonna literally send you the money, like I'll Zelle you the money and I'll send over transport and get it shipped here, because I don't have time to drive 4.5 hours to come pick up that car because just very busy. It was before the Grand Prix weekend and stuff like that. And he's just like, nice try, scammer. Started ignoring all my messages. I think at a certain point he wanted to block me because I was literally spamming him. And then for whatever reason, there was just a turn of events, and I woke up in the morning to him messaging me and saying, hey, I kind of looked into this further. Like, I'm sorry if like I came off harsh, but like I'm willing to make it work for you. And I think what ended up happening too, I gave him my phone number, and then his dream team, by the way, his wife ended up like fact checking my phone number to see if it came back to my name, like Christina Roki. And he's like, no, that's literally her. And I was like, okay, great. So long story short, we were able to make it work. He just had, I don't know what the phrase is, but he ended up just like had a change of heart, and he's like, hey, like I'm sorry, like I didn't mean to like come off that harsh, but like I just didn't believe it was actually you. But yeah, so now we're here with the car. I ended up getting it shipped here. I took delivery of it the day I landed, literally. And I also sold my G550 that same day, but don't tell anyone. I still haven't made that announcement yet. So I currently don't have a daily. I'm looking for a truck because winter is approaching. But car is here. And I'm totally leaving out facts here. Grant, do you want to come and explain how you also got me a car? Okay, so Grant's currently working on his Barricade Mustang, and I'm gonna have him come forth to the camera and explain to him what he had done the day that I had purchased this Integra right over here. Take it away, Grant.
Hi, everybody.
Grant just came back from the Mexico Grand Prix, and I
didn't get my organs harvested.
Okay. Grant knew that like I was really upset about like that guy not willing to sell me that Integra, crying about it for like 2 nights straight. So Grant took it upon his own hands to find me a 4-door Integra, and he didn't know that I had already went through and purchased this because the seller had a change of heart and decided to sell it to me.
So yeah, while she was crying, I found one that was listed like 48 minutes ago on Facebook, and I messaged him and I went and bought it, and it was by my house, and I pulled up to a Ferrari event in a clapped out Integra in a tuxedo.
Because he was trying to surprise me at his house, and we had a Ferrari event that night, and he's like, come. He's like, can you come?
This is like a full story time, I think.
Yeah, this is like a full-blown story time. He's like, come to my house, come to my house. Like, my car's broken. I wasn't buying it. I'm like, take your dad's car. Your dad's in Arizona right now. He's like, that's at the shop. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'm like, I'll get to you when I get to you. We're gonna be late to the event, I guess, because you're not gonna take.
She was taking so long.
I was getting ready.
She took like an hour and a half after the event was already started. I'm like, literally by the time she picks me up and we go to the event will be over. So I had it all staged, looking pretty. That didn't go well.
So then he had to literally drive it uninsured, unregistered to the Ferrari event, and then he surprised me. That whole reaction is online, by the way, if you guys want to go see it. But yeah, so now that I have two, which was actually my plan all along, but like I was having such bad luck looking for one, so I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna make two work, but I'm gonna be doing a giveaway on this car right here once we fix it up. Okay, and that means rust. And then I'll do the JDM conversion, which I'd already purchased right now for this car. And then I'm gonna wrap it and add the livery, add the wheels, add the spoiler to make it look like what this is about to look like in T-3 days. So yeah, so I also have to fix this little piece right here. As I was mentioning, the rust does grow. Integras do terrible in Michigan, to say the least. But so the previous owner, he had owned this car for quite some time. He had fixed all the rust, but looks like it's kind of growing back with typical Ohio, Michigan weather. So I'm gonna get that fixed, then I'm gonna wrap over it. But we are currently working on wrapping the rest of the car in Miami blue from Vinyl Frog. And then I'm gonna, right now, change this spoiler up, or take it off. What? Yeah, that's mine. That's my spoiler. Oh my gosh, tape it up right now. Put a tape on it. This is the current game plan. So I do have Justin from Layer Up Auto Styling. He is my extra set of hands to help me get all the harder parts, to say the least, done on this car. So that includes the bumpers, the doors, and other stuff, trunk, whatnot. So that is today's mission. I'm gonna be wrapping the spoiler and installing that today. Tomorrow's mission is wheels and body work, so fixing up the rust. The day after's mission is the livery, and then the day after is Halloween, and I should be done, so fingers crossed. But I actually don't have that much done on this car, so Justin came here with literally just 2 panels that I have wrapped, and he's gonna be helping me finish the rest up, which is kind of crazy, because I mean the bumpers and stuff, like I've definitely seen worse. I mean, look at the Suzuki car, for example. Like, imagine wrapping the rear bumper on the Suzuki car and the front bumper. That was insane. Okay, and also moment of appreciation for the Lego Suzuki car that I collabed with Lego for. That was absolutely amazing. And yeah, so this is kind of sitting pretty here. I actually haven't been driving it around as much, mainly because just small work that I plan on doing during the winter. So I'm gonna add some spacers in the rear. I actually still have to secure this like top cover on. I kind of want to make it like, what's the word? Quick release, I guess. Quick release fashion, so that if I want to put the cover convertible top on, I can. But yeah. All right, Graham. You can go ahead and play music now for the copyright. Whatever.
Apparently YouTube's been experiencing a lot of copyright issues.
Yes, they have been. I've been getting dinged with that nonstop. Really? In my Audi series that I did. There was like 5 different songs that were actually copyright free, but I still got hit with it, so couldn't monetize that video thanks to them. But yeah, I'm gonna continue, I guess Justin's gonna continue wrapping. I'm gonna continue wrapping, or probably start taking off this spoiler so I can wrap the other one and then install it once the actual trunk portion is installed. Okay, it's finally time to wrap the spoiler. I'm gonna try to do this in 2 pieces. We're gonna see how that goes. So I just went ahead and wiped the underneath section because that's the part I'm gonna wrap first, and then I'm gonna flip it around and wrap the top section. Wish me luck. October 29th, 2025, this is how far we got done yesterday. Justin helped me wrap the side skirt, the front bumper, the rear bumper, and the trunk. I did the doors, the fender, and I did wrap the roof of the car black. Sorry for that blurring. I just got the rear quarter panels fixed from the rust, so now this car is rust free. But I'm gonna go ahead and put the spoiler on right now, so let me find my camera tripod. But this is what the spoiler looks like. I'm gonna wrap the top half of it once the part is actually installed, just because it's gonna be a lot easier, because trying to wrap on that chair yesterday, not a fun time. I just love that for myself. Went ahead to mount the spoiler to see if the holes line up, and they do, luckily, from the previous stock spoiler. But you know what doesn't line up? These wires actually are on that side of the spoiler, so they're on this end of the trunk, okay, for the brake light, and the spoiler they have them sticking out on this side, so your girl has to kind of do some rerouting. Unnecessary stuff if they would have just maybe noticed in the beginning when they made this part, so yeah. Side note, guys, can someone tell me what are these for? They were included in the spoiler. I don't know if it's like alignment to poke the holes for the trunk or poke the holes on the trunk for the spoiler, but I don't know. Someone tell me. All right, guys, let's hope for the best, not the worst, okay? What am I doing? Guys, sorry, I'm so happy right now because I am going to F1 Vegas with the one and only eBay Motors. They are my favorite people on this earth, and I'm so happy to be going with them. So I'm very jumpy. My mood has shifted. It's done a complete 180. So I'm gonna trim the excess. Let's hope this actually works. There's not really a bend in the trunk, which is why I'm betting on this to work, because if there was a fold in the trunk, then this method wouldn't have worked, since the tape would just be going over it and the hole wouldn't be accurate, if that makes sense, because the length would change on the Scotch tape. So let's just, everybody cross their fingers in this video. Please, I don't want to poke any more holes than I already have to. Wake up in the morning and step outside. Take a deep breath. Woo! Song is stuck in my head. All right, all right, all right. Step number 2. No. Stop, Christina, stop. No, I gotta shift this more that way. All right, guys, here goes nothing. Wish me luck. Don't like that. I really don't. What are we gonna do, guys? What the heck are we gonna do? Do I just drill through the whole thing? Quite literally might drill through the whole thing. Your girl got the wrong, long story short, your girl got the wrong spoiler. I was supposed to buy a 4-door one because obviously the trunk would be different. But I ended up getting a 2-door one, which is why I am here in this situation. Okay? But let's take this off. How dare I make such a fool of myself. Moment of truth though, right? Let's see if this fits. If my holes were accurate. So it looks like they are accurate. Just need to be bigger. Okay. Yay! Okay. Don't know if you guys can see Grant, but he's out there just spray painting away. Anyways, here is what the spoiler looks like. Now, I am already planning on wrapping the top half as I mentioned, but it kind of looks pretty sick. Just black, I guess. I can't wait for these wheels to go, by the way. I kind of dig the look too, I'm not gonna lie, but I really can't wait to put the other wheels in. I'm gonna get the tires mounted tomorrow and then installing them tomorrow as well. But guys, love the spoiler. I'm glad I was able to make it work. I will be securing it down a little bit more, just not today. Ow, ow. Okay, just because I have a lot to do, as you can tell, I went to the DMV today. Oh, that's better. Went to the DMV today and got a new driver's license picture. That's how you know I'm getting old. Stop. My birthday's coming up, so my driver's license was gonna expire. But, so kind of wasted some time today at the DMV, kind of wasted some other time. Just chores, what's the word? Tedious tasks, I guess, tasks that had to be done. But anyways, other than the fact that I have to wrap the top of the spoiler today, this is gonna get done tomorrow since the bodywork was being worked on today, and I just kind of want to give it a little bit more time to cure before we go ahead and wrap the rear panel. I've already cut the majority of the gloss black wrap that I wrapped yesterday, but I do have to trim the excess pieces and just tuck in all the details. As you can see, I haven't done that yet, if this camera focuses. I went with black only because no particular reason. I'm just a very black roof girl, I guess. When there's a sunroof and it's tinted, I kind of like everything to look cohesive instead of just having one black rectangle on the roof and then the rest of it is color, in this case being blue. So I just went with black, even though I believe in the movie it was blue. Now, there's a lot of discrepancy here, and I mean a lot. I'm talking about hundreds to thousands of comments of people telling me that it was blue in the movie, or it was black in the movie, or it was carbon fiber in the movie. So I'm here to break the news and let you guys know that I am gonna be wrapping it in this today. So after I do that spoiler, I'm gonna be wrapping it blue. Blue, okay? Correct me in the comments if it was black or carbon fiber, but I think the majority of the comments went with blue. So I'm gonna go with blue. I should have watched Craig's video. I did watch his video during Suki's and it actually helped me a lot. That's how I was able to acquire a lot of the kits, a lot of the interior stuff, all that fun stuff. So when it came to this car, I guess I was just in such a big rush and I've been like traveling so much. I just didn't get time to watch Craig's video. I probably will watch it tonight when I'm in bed cuddled up. But yeah, I'm gonna go with blue and we're gonna see what the pretty much majority of the car looks like in Miami blue from Vinyl Frog, other than the quarter window and actually the side view mirrors. And I'm gonna have Justin come to the warehouse tomorrow so he can help me finish the quarter panels, and I'm gonna tell him I need help with the side view mirrors as well, because that takes a while and I'm probably gonna be busy going back and forth from Sky Tire to pick up the tires or take the wheels to his place. I can't talk, I haven't had food all day. Take the wheels to his place, get the tires mounted, bring them back and actually put them on the car. So that has to get done tomorrow. So while I'm doing that, hopefully he can come and just help me in any way, shape, or form. And in that case, it's wrapping the rest of the vehicle or whatever he can get done in a short amount of time. All right, I'm gonna stop talking and let's get to wrapping the spoiler. Okay guys, the spoiler is wrapped and installed. Here's what it looks like. I am so obsessed. Just imagine the scene in the movie where Mia's just driving the car. We'll get there, don't worry. So I went ahead and trimmed what I said I was gonna trim for the roof. So now that's looking pretty decent. Now it's time to clay bar the hood and wrap it blue. I know it looks pretty fine on camera, but guys, the watermarks are actually horrendous if you can see them. I don't know, let me know if you can see them. I'm just gonna go ahead and clay bar it. I have this taped up real good so the clay doesn't dry, but it's just a McGuire's clay bar kit. And I'm gonna get some soapy water and find a tripod for you guys. Guys, I know it's getting dark out, pardon the lighting. We're gonna finish off today by wrapping the hood, and then I'm gonna go home and eat food. The new girl is hungry. Clay bar, clay bar. I have a love-hate relationship with clay bar because like I know it actually does wonders, but I'm just so lazy to do it. It's just another step, but it definitely makes it worth it every single time. So I'm gonna warm this up with my hand, and while I'm doing that, I'm gonna spray this with some soapy water. Warming this up with my hand. All the dirt and grime that's coming off of it right now is insane. Okay, I'm going in with a white microfiber towel just to ensure that everything is clean because I actually ran out of rubbing alcohol. So we're gonna have to use soapy water for the wrap. I'm sure it's fine, right? White. So far, so good. So far, still good. We are still good. Okay, it's time to show you guys what wheels I got for Mia's Integra. Obviously, if you know Mia's Integra, then you should know the wheels. It's not really a reveal, but it kind of is because I tried to get as close as I possibly could to her style because I just couldn't find anything online that actually said the type of wheel she had. So this is what I went with. Y'all can judge in the comments. I'm trying to get home. I just spent 5 minutes looking for the X-Acto knife and it was behind my pocket, so it was in my pocket, behind my jeans. All right, let's do this. I'm so excited. You know what? They're pretty light. Obviously, went with a smaller diameter. This is a very JDM type of look. Ready, guys? Woo! What do you think? I think they're pretty neat. And they're pretty light for the most part. They're so nice. I love them. Obviously, Mia's Integra kind of appeared to be more chrome in the like 2 scenes she was in. But what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna polish these to give them more of a chrome effect because right now they're just pretty much silver. The barrel has a nice silver to it, but this one kind of looks like semi gunmetal metallic shimmer, but this one's just straight, I'm so tired. I don't know any verbiage, but let me give you guys a close-up so you know what I'm talking about. Wait, actually they look so good. Okay, now that I'm looking at it from afar, I'm snapping a pic real quick. I actually really like them. What do you think, Grant? I think they're pretty sweet, right?
That's pretty fire.
I just couldn't tell. Are they like her wheels are full-blown chrome in the scene, right?
It's so hard to tell.
It's so hard because
really
it was
a good shot.
Yeah, it was like it was a night scene and all the lights were on her, so it could be chrome, it could be straight silver, but
a chrome lip. It's like a 2-piece.
That's what I'm
style.
trying to exactly. That's what I'm trying to get at. Is like this is a metallic shimmer silver.
Yeah, it's like a light gunmetal or like metallic.
Yeah.
These are fire wheels, so they're gonna look really good.
I know, I'm so excited. And what I love about wheels like this, especially this brand, this is actually the same brand that I used for the Suki car as well. This comes with 2 different bolt patterns. It's a 4x100 and also the 5x114.3. So you could fit this on your 350Z if you wanted to, I think. But yeah, I love how there's 2 different bolt patterns because 4x100 is a very not popular bolt pattern at all. Maybe older JDM cars, but yeah. So this is what it looks like. Judge in the comments, let me know what you think. We're gonna put them on in the next clip. Gran just turned off the shop lights, which means it's time to go home, but look at that. It's not gold, I promise. I think it's just my flashlight that gives off that gold hue, but look how sick this looks. Oh my gosh, I can't wait till tomorrow. Less than 24 hours. Less than 24 hours left until Halloween, guys. This is Grant's vlogging an outro for another video. I needed to pick up a camera and get you guys updated on the Mia build. So me and Justin from Layer Up Auto Styling have been cranking away at the wrap. We, for the most part, got it done thanks to him because I would not have been able to get the front bumper, rear bumper, and everything else in between done. You guys saw I installed the rear spoiler in the previous clips, but I just went to Sky Tire and got the tires mounted onto the wheels. I got these from eBay. They literally came within, I'm not even kidding you, 2 days of me ordering them, so I was really impressed. I don't know how to pronounce the name. NK? Someone let me know in the comments. But they're the J110s, and they are 4x100, which is the Integra bolt pattern. Super old, classic JDM bolt pattern, but I also use that same brand for my Suki car that I built last year. So they have really cool Japanese-based wheels, to say the least. I obviously couldn't get the ones that are exactly the same to Mia's. These are the closest I could possibly get to hers, and I might polish them because, as you can see, like the inside, oh, I just fell. The inside of the wheel is kind of like a gunmetal metallic shimmer, and then the barrel is like actually silver, so might do that. Guys, look at that little, what does that say in Japanese? Love that, by the way, look at that. And what else do I have to say? I don't know, I'm forgetting, but I'm kind of in a rush. Literally, today's the last night before Halloween. I still have to install the livery tomorrow morning. And yeah, let's just get these wheels on and see what they look like. Here's a good before, by the way. Good before for you guys. But yeah, guys, we didn't really miss much, to say the least. It was just wrapping. I guess the wheels and the livery are the exciting part. So I know people in my TikTok and Reel comments are gonna be like, you're literally parked up inside of a vent pack 2-post lift. Why are you not using it? You know what? I guess more comments. All right, we're almost done. Okay, that's good enough for me. All right. Let's crank these bad boys out. And luckily this car actually does come with coilovers thanks to the previous owner. I will adjust them later, but for now, I'm just gonna get these out of here. Get these out of here, pit crew style. Woo! And guys, I'm actually gonna go home as soon as I'm done with this, and I'm gonna be sewing. What do you say it? Like not sewing, customizing, building my race suit because I'm gonna be a Formula 1 driver for McLaren tomorrow for Halloween. So that's my costume. That needs some scrubbing for sure. Don't have time for that right now, but oh. No, I don't want to get my shoes dirty, guys. Now, since this does have the bolt patterns on it, I needed to kind of figure out which one it belongs to. I completely forgot that I was gonna need these spline-looking lug nuts because the aftermarket wheels have a smaller diameter and the stock lug nuts usually don't fit. So thankfully the previous owner took care of that as well. And I know the family's gonna be watching this video, so I'm so excited for them to see the process on this car. Again, I wanna say thank you to them for trusting me and allowing me to buy this car off of them. Because I know they had so many inquiries and buyers for this car, and I was like, no. I was like, please, you have to sell it to me. Like, I promise I'm not gonna disappoint.
Honestly, I feel like it's like an experience selling your car to an influencer.
Yeah, to see the process, right? It's really cool because they get to follow along the journey of the car. And they know it's not just gonna go to a random buyer and then the car's probably never gonna see light of day again. Or it might, but they just won't be able to follow along. I really want to paint the calipers blue. Just probably will do that during the winter. Come on, Christina. Use your strength. Oh, I'm so... Okay, there we go. Nice. Okay, so there's a little bit of a gap, but I'll lower the coilovers later. Look at that, it looks so funny with the 2 different colors. Laugh at me all you want, you guys. Laugh at me all you want. Okay, it's out of here. I'm gonna do the other other side off camera, but here is what the wheels look like. They look so good. I don't know. Tell me in the comments if I should have gone with 17s. I think I went with 16s. Let me see. I can't even remember. I kind of based it off Fitment and yeah, R16. I based it off of Fitment Industries and it was a lot of 16s more than 17s, but I'm kind of regretting it, but not too bad. I don't know. I feel like it also fits this look. So let me know what you guys think. For the Suki car, I think I did go with 18s, but I still have to lower the car, whereas this one has coilover, so I could lower it a bit more, but I think it looks really good. And luckily the offset is not too bad because these were literally the only wheels I could find with this type of fitment. But yeah, here are the wheels. Now in the very next clip, it's gonna be Halloween day and I'm gonna be installing the livery. Luckily, this livery is nowhere near as difficult as the Suki car because the Suki car had literally decals like all around the car, all 360, including the bumpers, the windshield, the hood, the trunk, you name it, it had it. So luckily this one, it's just like a side decal. So that will definitely go a lot smoother tomorrow. Now, a lot of people in my comments are telling me, I think I already brought this up earlier in this video, that Mia's Integra actually had a carbon fiber hood. I just need to fact check that because it's literally been in only 2 scenes and I don't even know if it actually showed. Because a lot of the like cartoon or like commercial based products had the hood blue, so I don't know. But I just went ahead and went with a blue hood just for now. Might change it up in the future, we don't know. But for Halloween, I guess it's gonna stay blue, and then the livery is gonna be installed tomorrow, which for you guys is gonna be in the next clip. So I will see you in the next clip where I'm wearing different clothes. Who knows what my mood's gonna be. I'm either gonna be stressed or really excited to get this done. We'll see.
Didn't she have blackout trim?
I don't think so, but if anything, I love the chrome trim because it matches the wheels. Yeah. Happy Halloween, guys! Can you guys tell what I am for this year's Halloween costume? I mean, actually my jacket is not part of the costume, but it kind of is on theme, as you can see. I am a McLaren Formula 1 driver and I drove my McLaren 570 that I completely did a F1 inspired livery on. I drove it here. That's gonna be my car for today. Even though it's like so freezing outside, I'm gonna still drive it. Anyways, in honor of today being October 31st, 2025, it is time to finally install the Fast and Furious livery on Mia's Integra. Ta-da! So, this is just the first layer. Just like Suki's car, this had multiple different layers. And you gotta install them one by one. Guys, I am freezing. All right, I don't know what this one is. Okay, I think it's the same thing, but on the other side. So, this one goes on that side. This one goes on the driver's side. All right, good to know. I'm gonna roll this one back up. What a day, guys. We still have daylight outside. It's not Halloween night just yet, but I do have to get this on the car ASAP. ASAP Rocky. Okay, let's see what this livery is. Right here, I think it's the second part. What? There was green in her livery? Oh, maybe it's part of it, okay. I don't remember there being green in her livery, but to each their own. These are all the sponsors. Okay, I'm looking for the chrome. This is the other overlay. All right, there we go. Now we're talking. Nice. All right, let's get to installing. Let's give this out of the car a quick wipe down. Luckily, as I mentioned, this car does not have that much on the hood and whatnot, so not much to worry there. A lot to worry about on the side, but also the body lines aren't as hard in comparison to Suki's car, so we don't have to worry about that either. Okay, first layer has been laid down. We are on to the second one. This one's gonna be a challenge. I am not excited for this one. All right guys, we are doing the soapy water method for this second one because this one, it needs to be right. This is crazy. Oh my gosh, guys. You need like 5 people for this part. Oh trying the soapy water method. What are we doing? Guys, what the heck? Wait. This is the wrong side. Because the person's supposed to be on the... I'll be back after this short commercial break. Never mind, guys. It was just upside down. I had a panic attack. I didn't, but I almost did. All right, grab the soapy water. We've never done this in our lives.
I think you're supposed to spray the car.
No, you're not. Because they said make sure it's clean, the car. Watch us slip and fall because we got it all over the floor. All right, this looks pretty good to me.
No more.
No, you can't go too much. It will take forever to dry. You have to lightly mist it. All right, come on. That's good, that's good. That's good, that's good.
Okay, what about the car?
No, you don't do the car.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Guys! Woo! I like this soapy water method. Woo! All right, guys, not looking too bad on my end. Still getting used to this, but definitely I probably would have ruined this if I did a dry application. So glad we did wet. I'm honestly just squeegeeing as I go. If anyone has ever done a soapy water application method, please let me know how I'm doing in the comments. Okay guys, last layer is going on. Veronica is literally on her way. Ta-da! Yay! Oh my goodness gracious. All right. I love the soapy water method. You can hit my line anytime. That's good. Hey, that's really good. I like this one. Guys, wait, sponsors too. I gotta add the sponsors real quick. Be right back. Okay guys, more sponsors are being added. I just did the 11. Oh, I'm about to sneeze. Woo! It's so funny guys because when I was working on Suki's car, this is exactly where I was in terms of like timeline and the day and Halloween. And I was like it being Halloween last year and I was literally installing all the decals on Suki's car as well. Timed it perfectly, timed it unperfectly perfect. All right guys, I am finally finished. It's literally 7 o'clock on the dot, October 31st, 2025. Mia's Integra is done. It's next to Suki's S2K. I love it. Now my little sister can drive it off and go to her little Halloween shenanigans. I don't even know what she's doing, but she better get me some candy, right? I don't know. Okay, so we have the Barricade Mustang, we have Mia's Integra, we have Suki's S2K. I am obviously a Formula One driver in my McLaren 570, so I don't really have anyone left to be Suki this Halloween, so we're gonna have Grant put on the costume and be Suki this year for Halloween. And it's literally 7/12. Oh, here he is. Suki's coming, Suki's coming. Hi, Suki.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, perfect, yeah. So now where are the legs? Oh.
This is what having a girlfriend is like, just so you guys know. If you don't want to do this, don't get a girlfriend. Stay single, boys.
Good job. Okay. Now we need the belt. There you go. There you go. Oh my god. Say your line.
Want to go for a drive?
Say your line. Yeah, you.
I don't know why.
Bend over, boys.
She doesn't say that.
She does.
She does.
Bend over.
Boys.